right now. Come
Yo,
on
yo,
now.
yo.
Y'all already know what this is. First things first. God did this. Don't get mad with us. I'm your humble host, your man, your myth, your legend, Eric Knight, and we got my man BJ with us again. How you
Yes,
doing, BJ?
I'm doing well, brother. Doing well, doing well. And another day in the neighborhood, and we're here for AEW Holiday Bash. Listen, it's the most wonderful time of the year. We're celebrating with some wrestling. What's a better way to bring in the holidays?
Hey man, you already know that's right, man. Look, I can't wait to talk about this. Honestly, this was a great 3 hour episode that we had of Dynamite. Honestly, this was again a
Excellent.
banger. This really was a banger. So let's go ahead and kick it off talking about that AEW Dynamite Holiday Bash. Man, I can't even lie, man. If I
3 hours
told you
of
what I really thought about this show, man, I ain't gonna lie. When we talk about aura, we talk about storyline, we talk about how good is this getting. This is legitimately one particular show, not even just a show, though, a brand, a promotion that truly earned and deserves that headline every single time. That being said, I'd be capping if I told you I wasn't getting a certain kind of chills. Come on, man. That's
yeah,
the rock
goosebumps.
chills, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, this was a great episode of Dynamite, man. Look,
Fant-
soon as we kicked it off, man, you can't lie, BJ. And you know, man, we started this show off rip. Come on,
Went right,
starting
came in
off on
hot, came in
in the
right hot
blue
with it,
league. In the blue league,
bro.
John Moxley going up against Roderick Strong, my man Roddy. My man Roddy. And I ain't gonna lie, man. You seen how that man John Moxley pulled it off. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought for one point, thought Moxley was about to tap to Roddy at one point at the end of the match. But John Moxley pulling it off and getting the dub. And now Moxley's up six. Roddy is still down zero. I'm like, yo, come on, Roddy. We gotta get some numbers on the board here. I don't like this for Roddy. We'll see what's going on with that. BJ, what are your thoughts, man? What you think?
Man, first of all, I just wanted to just say, Mox and Riley did a phenomenal job throughout the match. Just and then for AW to start off the night just with the action, like we got the ball rolling and we got the action going, and they fought in the crowd. Like that was crazy. They brought the. I really thought that this match was going to be a draw, the way that where they were going back and forth, and it was just a great technical match. Just a fantastic. It was a great way to start the show. Great way to start the show.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, the fact that they did and pulled off as much as they did. I mean, honestly, Roderick, man, come on, man. I've been telling y'all that man's got the strongest elbows and the strongest knees in pro wrestling. If y'all ain't seen, man, he goes crazy. And you know who his wife is? Maria Shafir. This woman
Yes.
bench presses with her necks while she's out here smoking cigs. Insane work. Insane
There's a
work.
reason why she's Ronda Rousey's sparring partner. That's all I'm gonna
Come
say.
on now. Come on now. And I'm sure she done put Ronda Rousey in a few headlocks by herself. But let's
Yes.
go ahead and talk about
Yes.
this next segment, man. This man, Joey, my man, Eddie Kingston, man. Eddie Kingston, man, sitting out here talking about how he learned from that loss. I said, you know what? I get it. I get it, Eddie. Honestly, with Eddie, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like Eddie right now is kind of in a little bit of a gray area. And the only reason why is because right now, the fact that he's lost to Samoa Joe and he's lost Hook, I feel like he's in this
Mhm.
little spot now. So I'm hoping to see a little bit more for Eddie Kingston. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, look, get your wins, get your dubs, get your
Mhm.
ones in back with Joe. Because
Mhm.
Joe, I mean, regardless, you got you got the ops, you got everybody over there. So I need to see what my man Eddie Kingston's gonna do. Low key, I ain't gonna cap. I wouldn't even be mad if he joined the ops for real. I'd
Here's
be
the
okay with that.
here's the thing with Eddie. I think Eddie is a phenomenal talent. I enjoy his work. The thing about Eddie is, and he talked about this on his Busted Open interview about, people were saying, well, David LaGreca was saying, you could be the face of the company eventually. I'm like, I could see that. I could literally see him one day through some unplanned stone cold like push becoming the face of this company. He just needs a few more building blocks. Like he just needs some good wins against some credible opponents, and he'll be fine. I think Eddie will be fine. I think he just needs some time to continue to build up.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I definitely agree with you on that. I think you're 100% right about that. I just feel like when it comes to Eddie, man, he's got the maximum potential, especially when it comes to him on that mic, man. I mean, somebody that's authentic, real, as Kevin Hart would say, real rap raw. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
yeah, he's got it, man. I love the grittiness that comes from him on that mic, man. So yeah, I've always wanted to see him with that title, man. At least
yes,
once. At least once.
yes.
Once or twice. Once or
And the
twice.
kind and the motivational figure that Eddie is for a lot of people, including myself. A lot of people see him as a motivational figure, as an everyman sort of character, and that's what I like about Eddie is that he doesn't come off as if he's doing a character. Like he's coming off as this is me. I'm just a guy who loves Japanese wrestling. I'm just a guy who loves these different things, and it really shows that Eddie can literally talk somebody into a building. He has good matches that can be great matches whenever things are handled in a certain way. And if booked properly, he can be a great face for a company. So I think that Eddie has all the intangibles. It just needs to continue to be built upon. If you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one, man. I feel like he has the max potential, just like you said, man. He's got it. And sometimes you just think maybe it was just his age for a little bit, but I don't think that's even the case for him. I used to
Yeah.
love his work back in TNA too, doing all his stuff back with Santana, Ortiz, and what's my man? And Conan, these all that stuff going on with that. So I loved everything he was doing with that too back in like
Oh,
2018. So yeah.
my introduction to him was during the Claudio feud. Ironically,
Oh yeah.
Claudio when Claudio first came when Claudio came to Ring of Honor the second time around, I was so shocked. First of all, I was like, "Who's this dude, Eddie Kingston?" And for some ironic reason, I said, "Okay, this dude's got insane mic work," and I just saw how real his speech was, and then telling the story about Claudio and all those different things. That story is one of those few ones that from AEW that like in terms of like the older stories where I was like, okay, this has some lore to it. I can sink my teeth into this. It was a fantastic
Pause. That
story.
was that sounded crazy. That was crazy,
Yeah,
BJ. That was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
that was
yeah,
wild, man.
yes, yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, yeah, it was some good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good steak. You could just cut into it and figure out what it tasted like. That's what it was like. It
I
was real.
feel that. I feel that. I feel that. That really was real rap raw.
Yeah, real rap raw. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man. Let's go talk about this next match, man, because this was something I was extremely looking forward to. Let's go and talk about it, man. The Elites, Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, going up against the Don Callis family. You see who it is right there. Okada, Takeshita.
Yeah.
This was so good of a match right here. Honestly, man. Look, these guys put on a ultimate banger. Banger. Okay.
To quote,
First of
to
all,
quote,
go ahead, BJ. Go ahead.
to quote my favorite Irishman, Seamus, it was a banger. It was
Come
a
on, man.
banger.
Come on, man. Man, look, this was an ultimate classic. I first of all, y'all know how I feel about the Young Bucks. I've been said this. Greatest tag team of all time. There is nobody touching these men in a ring. Name it,
Mm,
they'll drop them. Name it, it's a super kick party. Come
mm.
on. Nick and Matt,
So
magic.
we just gonna forget about the Briscoes, 13-time champs.
I
Come
mean,
on,
yeah, I mean,
Eric.
we can say that. We can say that, BJ. But I
Thir-
mean, if we
13
talking about
time.
the Bucks, you can't tell me there was ever a bad match these men have ever put on. These men,
That ladder wars match with the Hardys. If you have never seen a match from Ring of Honor, go and look at that match. And that will tell
I
you enough
agree.
about the league. If you have never seen Ring of Honor wrestling and you want to be introduced to it, I'm guaranteeing you from this taking this from your boy, you're gonna see a 5-star match.
Oh yeah, look, remember I told you I seen the Briscoes wrestle live when they had a free
Yes.
show in Baltimore back in 2020.
Mm,
Marty Scroll hosted that whole thing. I mean, it was a great show. Met Jay Lethal. Shout out to my man Jay Lethal if you ever watch this, man.
much love to the legend. Joe, you my hero, dog.
Yeah, man.
They already know the vibes. You already know.
Man, Jay so crazy, man. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. I love the Briscoes. Those guys are just crazy. And of course, Mark's going crazy himself. RIP to my man Jay
Yeah,
Briscoe.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Much
saying?
love to
Gone too
Jay.
soon. Gone way too soon. But yeah, man, but I'm telling you, it just for me, man, like when I look at the Bucks, man, it's just the way they flow the matches, the way just how the way everything's just going, how the way just the precision of the kicks, how they do the just every spot that they take, especially my man Nick. Nick be going crazy. You tag that man in,
Hmm.
going right through the ropes, super kick, jump through. I mean, I'm like, yo, come on. I
Yeah,
mean, those guys are the
yeah.
perfect match for me. I just
Yes,
Matt's great
yes.
on the mic, so is Nick. But Matt's just a little bit better. But Nick's just a little bit better in the ring. Like it's that perfect combo.
Yeah.
It's that
Not
perfect combo.
and
And not to
I
say
got
that Matt is like, that Matt is trash. Like, nah. But it's just Nick does a little bit more. Does a little bit
mhm.
more than Matt at times.
I don't know if it was Matt or Nick that had the Jordan ones on and was wrestling in them.
Oh,
But
both of them. They stay doing
okay.
it. Nick and both,
So
yeah.
so one of them had the Jordans on wrestling tonight last night, and I was like, dang, them Bucks got a little shoe game on them. I said, okay, I peeped it, matching the ring gear and everything. So it was pretty cool to see them out there doing the little super kick party stuff, and then seeing
Yeah.
obviously, my boy Kenny Omega, the GOAT, other than Kenta Kobashi, he is the GOAT of Japanese professional wrestling. So to see him in
The
a
god of
ring,
wrestling.
yes, yes,
Man.
my favorite belt collector of all time, bro.
Yeah, man.
Other than other than what a certain CEO was doing right now, I love Kenny Omega's belt collector run. So to see him to first of all be healthy and to be doing stuff that he's doing in the ring is just fantastic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, he's doing great stuff. Love what Kenny Omega's been doing. And the fact that he had that injury, man, with his stomach, the whole situation with that.
Yeah,
So, it's crazy. Like, anybody hit that stomach the wrong way, it's done. But the fact that he's out here doing it, man, salute to you, Kenny Omega. This is
salute to
why they
Kenny,
call you the
bro.
god of wrestling, because you can't
Yeah,
kill a god. You can't throw
yeah,
you can't throw rocks at the heavens.
Yeah, this is
Come
the
on, ain't
cleaner.
no one make
This
makes.
is the clean. This is the cleaner we're talking about, bro. It's the cleaner we're talking about.
Come on, man. That
You
man,
saw
get
you
the
saw the visual
brooms
after the
out.
match, bro.
Get the
You saw the
brooms
visual
out.
after the match. You can't nobody get past the cleaner, bro. Come on, no.
Yeah, man. You see what happened? The elite getting the dub. Don Callis taking the money, the bag of money. I said, man, come on, man. But this was good, man. I really enjoyed this match, man. Had a blast watching it. I thought this
Yes,
match was just
yes.
incredible. I
The,
mean, these guys killed it. They
the
really did.
cherry the cherry on top would have been if they had came out to carry on my wayward son, which I feel like they're gonna
Yes, I was hoping
they
for that, but they came out to the Be the Elite, so I
yeah
like that. And that really
yeah
brought back those that
yeah
2019 memory for me,
yeah
honestly.
yeah. So for me, I was like, cause see, I remember when they came back from that suspension and that pop of all of them coming out, to carry on my way with son and all that. So like that was for me, that was a peak elite moment. So I was thinking maybe they're waiting for pay-per-view. So I'm hoping
Yeah.
they're waiting for pay-per-view to actually pull out the song. And maybe just be a one night only thing. And then they may just go back to the original stuff. But I cannot wait to see what happens next. I feel like, oh yeah, and by the way, I think that Don Callis and the Kenny stuff, I feel like that stuff is gonna probably end sooner rather than later. But
Mm.
I wonder who they're gonna throw in front of them next. I wonder who they're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
throw in
gonna be
front of them next.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Hey, shout out to my man Zach, of course, giving out the national holiday as always.
Yes,
It's
sir.
National
Yes, sir.
National Baked Cookies Day. Man, I'm glad you said that. Babe, we
Yeah.
about to get us some insomnia cookies tonight
Yup.
because it is
Yup.
National Baked Cookies Day. So you know what? That's what I'm doing. I appreciate it, Zach, as always, giving
Yup.
us that national holiday. That boy don't never miss a
Yes.
live, and I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. You a real one, Zach. You a real one. You a real
As
one.
always, man. But let's talk about something that got real. Something that got really real. Something that got really, really
Yeah.
real. Look,
Yeah.
this was crazy. This
Ooh.
contract signing right here. And look, when I tell
Rumble,
you
young man, rumble.
this got crazy because everybody talked, they talk. Samoa Joe, you know, said he was going to walk out as champion. Swerve. Swerve talking about, you know, he has a mutual respect for Adam Hangman Page, but they have a mutual hatred for Samoa Joe. Adam Hangman Page telling Swerve, if it was Joe, if it wasn't Joe facing him, and if Swerve beat Adam Hangman Page, that he would hand him the title out of respect. I said, man, this was good. Everybody signs the title. I mean, everybody signs a contract. Lights go black. And you know who pops up? This man, MJF, man.
Yes.
And when I
Hey,
tell
hey,
you, I
hit me
was,
with the goosebumps.
man,
Hit
I
me with
got
the
you, BJ.
goosebumps.
I got you.
Hit me
You
with the
ain't said nothing more
goosebumps.
because I think that's you and me both. Those
Yeah.
rock chills, man. Look, MJF came back, and y'all know how I feel about my man MJF, Long Island Zone. So you know I'm gonna be damn near biased when I'm talking about MJF. But I mean,
Yeah.
look, I don't think this really biased. I'm saying that this man is probably the greatest pro wrestler of all time. And this day and age right now, I've been saying
Mm,
this for this heel, man. He's the greatest heel in this
mm.
generation. I think there is nobody touching him when it comes to those mic skills. Come on. That man,
When, when when it comes to wrestlers and just heels in general, they're like, and to me, it's Harley Race,
hmm
it's Gunther, it's MJF, and there's JBL. Right, right. Like you cannot out top those dudes.
and
Like,
especially right now, come on, like especially MJ, a true heel. And it don't matter because the people still cheer for him.
Yeah.
He is
And
such a great heel. People cheer for MJF.
his MJ could be turned babyface again right now, and nobody would object to it.
No,
Nobody would object to it.
no. And the
Um,
thing is, he wouldn't even have to turn complete, like not even babyface for real. It's just he can just react to the crowd more if he wanted to pander to the crowd if he wanted to.
yeah,
That's
because
all he
see,
would have to do.
he is the if you want to put it in a way where other people understand it, he is the Triple H of like when Triple H went into that '05 to maybe 2009 era where he was the tweener and he was a good guy in some storylines, a bad guy in some
Yeah.
storylines. MJF is simply the guy you can plug and play into any scenario. He can be the heel, he can be the face, he can be the fan favorite, he can be the bad guy. But he is at his most despicable as a bad guy. He's his most despicable as a bad guy. And I think that's what we love and also what we hate about him. So it was great to see MJF back. It was great to see MJF
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it really was, man. It really was. I truly enjoyed seeing him back there just because I didn't know. I had no idea. I didn't see anything. Like, no. And I said, oh, we bringing my man's back. And then you came back. He came back with a contract. Just, I'm invoking it. Now I'm the fourth
Yeah,
person. And I think
yeah.
I think he's gonna win this, man. I really do. I
We
really
talked
do.
about this in the
And I
green
hope he
room.
does. It's the
We,
perfect time for him to win this right
we
now. When we
there,
think
there
about
are
this whole
only
year, he been
only
trying to
two
get this thing since he
options.
came back.
So as we talked about in the green room, like there are only two options that I see with
Mhm.
this. Either Samoa Joe retains by some crazy reason that Samoa Joe retains, and then we have MJF chase the title, or we get the MJF win, and we get hopefully will be the match of the year next year, which will be MJF versus Swerve or the feud of the year. Because I feel like we're gonna have two match of the year contenders next year. It's gonna be MJF and Swerve, and then MJF and Will Ospreay. Because whenever
Mm.
because I'm just ready for the roof to blow off the place when Elevated comes up. When Elevated comes on, the roof is gonna blow off the place.
See,
Wherever it happens.
I think MJF might be the one to take this because there's so many avenues you can go with it.
Mhm.
With MJF and Swerve, MJF and Adam Heyman Page. We've seen that storyline go. MJF and Will Ospreay. Whenever Will, because you know Will Ospreay is probably gonna be coming back soon, and you know how that was the last time they had a match. Their last few matches, the very first one they had was almost a 60-minute match, which was still probably one of my top
Yeah,
five favorite matches
yeah.
of last year. Those boys went crazy.
For Dynamite 250,
Yeah, yeah,
Dynamite
man,
250
that
was
was
a that
incredible.
was a historical night. The match at All In was a great match for MJF to come back from a those injuries that he's talked about in the interview. He talked about how many injuries he had back in like 2023 and 2024 and like how many injuries and stuff he had and just like the fact that this man fought through a lot of that shows how resilient this dude really is. So
Doing it for the love of the
whether
game.
yes, so whether win or lose, I'm an MJF guy. I love MJF. So if he wins, if he loses, it don't really matter. In my personal opinion, I just want to see the dude succeed, wherever that looks like for him.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely, man. Let's go talk about this next segment, man. This Kevin Knight and
My boys,
Speedball Mike Bailey, man. They was
mm,
kind of getting themselves ready for collision. And you know how that's
mhm.
going. They're also getting themselves ready for the Continental Classic. They are still involved in this whole thing, man.
And I want to
And
give a shout out to
honestly,
Speedball, man.
yeah, man.
Speedball has first of all, this dude who and I spoke to him on YouTube one time. I said, man, comment on one of his posts. I said, dude, like, it's insane. I'm like, how are your legs still working after these two great matches you gave us? with the one with Fletcher and then the one with Kevin Knight. I'm like, bro, like I know your recovery time gotta be crazy because this man just casually just brings out just good matches. The dude kicks very hard, so you can tell that like the guy puts a lot of work into the way that he performs. And him and Kevin Knight, man, I really think the sky is really is the limit for them next year. And just throughout this Continental Classic, I think that there's gonna be a lot of shockers, and I think that they are really the next up in terms of the next young performers in the game right now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I think just the future is so bright for them, especially my man Kevin Knight, long lost cousin, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With that Atlanta connection that we have, I was like, yo, man, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody knew Kevin Knight. So most definitely, the Atlanta connection. I have a very whenever I see Kevin Knight on screen, I'm like, dude, this feels like this is gonna be one of my homeboys. Like, so I definitely have a lot of mad respect for Kevin Knight, mad respect.
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, Kevin Knight's got a maximum amount of potential. So, yeah, sky's the limit for him as well, man. Him and Mike Bailey. But
Yeah.
let's talk about this next one. I can't wait. I was
Ooh.
really excited. I was really waiting to talk about this one because this one was an absolute classic here, man. Which I
Okay.
think for the most part here,
Yeah.
again, storylines in this whole eight woman tag match continue. Okay, now why is
Yes.
that? Let's really talk about this. We already know Willow. First of all, let's talk about this. Willow and Harley Cameron beat Mercedes and Athena in the first round to win that tournament. As to why Willow and Harley have the tag team champions. Okay, Willow and Harley beat Tony and Mina. Also, Harley and Willow beat Megan Bain and Marina Shafir in the tournament. Now, why did I connect all those dots for y'all? Because y'all be the same ones saying that AEW doesn't have storylines. That whole
Everything
thing there, that's not even just, oh, I'm connecting the dots. No, that all recently just happened. And look
everything is
how
so
their
interwoven.
division exactly. Look how their division is really thriving. Look how that division is really showing this is how we're utilizing the women for the tag team division.
Yes. So
They're doing it.
first of all, feel like when Mercedes getting that sneaky win for the like and just like her and Athena are being menaces. So I got the feeling that's gonna be a good match at World's End. I do think that Harley and Willow will retain their titles. I do not think that Willow and Harley are just gonna have a short reign. That's gonna be it. I feel like they're gonna just do their quick little run through of the entire division. You might even see some new tag teams be brought in. You might even see the Renegade Twins come in. You might see a possibility. You might see Casey Canisaro and Lacey Lane come in and do some stuff. There are so many different possibilities when it is the AW Women's Tag Division where you can literally plug in any women's tag team and you can see just some fun stuff happen.
I was muted. I was on.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, when we look at it, we can really look at this division like it's truly stacked. It is completely stacked. Like when we're looking at the tag team division alone, I mean, already, first of all, Marina and Megan don't even have to be a tag team, but they still choose to be one. Okay, we already have
Yeah.
four solid tag teams. We're not even including the Sisters of Sin. We're not including, you know, just like you said, Lacey Lane and maybe Casey. They could be. We know Lacey Lane. now on AEW, but we Katie Carazaro could possibly be joining the roster soon. We just seen Isla Dawn. She just joined the roster on AEW. So again, I'd be very interested to see what happens. But I really do think that, I mean, honestly, I like, and I've said this for the last few months. AEW's women division is just as stacked, if not maybe a little bit more stacked than WWE right now. And
Yes.
I think because it shows in the ring. I mean, we could talk about a Queen Aminata. We could talk about a Tekla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We could talk about a Chris Statlander. I mean, damn, we could talk about Athena, Mercedes Monet, Megan Bain. Hell, we can
Yeah.
even talk about mainly, and I was saying this before. We can really talk about my girl Harley Cameron. How much better she has improved in the ring.
Yeah. And see, I've always said this. Tekla is the only Austrian that I like. So seeing her, yeah, because you know that ring general, I have a special form of hatred for him because he retired my goat. So, so, so until that little stuff wears off, Tekla is the only Austrian that I like. So
I feel that.
so she definitely has a great amount of potential. I heard a lot of great things about her when it comes to all my Japanese wrestling family was putting me on game about her. I was like, man, this girl is just impressive. So to see her evolve as a competitor just is a fantastic.
Yeah, man. My man, oh, Ring Rose the Turnbuckle. He said, is he a member of the podcast? Man, look, BJ, hey, we got BJ on here last week, man.
Listen,
Hey, BJ he had a few great takes, man. So I had to bring my man BJ back up on here, man.
yeah,
Might have to make my man a regular, Shout out
sh-
to the Ring Roast, man.
shout out the bars and Darkwing, man. Much
Yeah,
love to
man.
y'all.
Shout out to those guys, man. Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to their channel. They got great interviews. Honestly, hey, they interviewed my man the Pope not too long ago on
I was
TikTok.
gonna say that. I was
Great
gonna say
interview,
that.
man. Those guys are great. Those are great interviews. Great guys over there. Great wrestling knowledge. Make sure y'all go check those guys out, man. They out here
Yeah.
doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying?
They've been doing the NWA interviews now, so
Yeah, yeah.
they got quite a few people from the NWA coming in, and I'm so excited to see the wrestling community just like building and evolving, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
and they've
a
been getting some interviews with some people from Ashe Wrestling. So shout out to you guys again. And shout out to Ashe Wrestling, man. If y'all don't know about Ashe
yeah,
Wrestling, great promotion. They're doing a lot of
yes,
big things over there. They're gonna be having a TV deal next year. Everybody talk about
yeah,
TNA, but people need to talk about Ashe.
yeah,
They got a TV deal too.
yeah. That brother Darius Lockhart, he's something special, bro. I don't know what it is, but that dude Darius Lockhart is something special. He is something special,
Man, that entrance of his, man. And of course,
dude.
Darius Carter. That man's
Yes,
crazy.
yes, yes.
Diabolical. Diabolical.
Yeah,
Oh man. But let's go ahead and talk about this next match, man. Because by the way, just to let y'all know, Mercedes also for that 8-woman tag match, okay? Mercedes actually supplying and getting that little quick dub. You know how she snuck that win in. So of course, that definitely earned them an opportunity. It really earned Mercedes and Athena an opportunity for those tag titles at World's End. So we'll see how that goes, man. Let's talk about this next match, man, with Kyle Fletcher and Pac, man. This was a banger. And honestly, this was a shock. I ain't gonna lie. This is like the second time Kyle Fletcher done took a L now. But this really changed a lot of things.
yes,
Um, yeah, man. Yeah. It's supposed to be getting a TV deal next year. So it has been
yeah,
announced, I believe. So we had talked about it a while ago on Heels for Life on the one of the live streams. So yeah, man, look out for it. Look out for it. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that match, man, with Pac and Kyle Fletcher. But this man literally, Kyle Fletcher losing again. Pac evening up the odds. Now at this point, we had a four-way tie in that
dude.
league.
Pac being the dark horse, like Pac being the dark horse. Pac and Speedball beat the dark horse for Kyle Fletcher is crazy. Like in terms of just them just coming out of nowhere and just getting these dubs over somebody who has as much charisma and as much flavor as Kyle Fletcher does. Um, Kyle, man, Kyle is an amazing athlete first and foremost, and then to see him just evolve from being Aussie Open to doing what he's doing now, it's just amazing. Obviously, the man that gravity forgot himself, Pac. Um, I love that guy. So to see him get a win and to see that we gotta talk about that black aura, that black arrow that he did on the top rope. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Um, so just to see that, that was just fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Man, those and that crowd was so behind him. They was so behind him. Of course, they in Manchester. So they gonna
Manchester,
feel
yeah.
some way for it. Yeah, so they gonna feel away for that man, Pac, man. And they really showed that love. I was really happy to see Pac get that dub. But again, overall, banger of a match. There was not a bad match on this card. I'm gonna
No,
tell you that, man. That's for sure. But let's talk about this next match that they had because it was that battle royal
yes,
for that
sir.
ring, boy. And honestly, Ricochet and Bandito are now the two finals that will be facing each other.
Ooh,
And this is going to be interesting for a lot of reasons. Why, first of all, first I'm proud of my man Ricochet. Let's just go ahead and talk about it now. I done been told y'all, boy.
um, uh,
My
I'm not gonna
boy
get into that.
Ricochet been killing it, boy.
I'm a,
I am proud of that man.
all I'm gonna say is the most wanted gonna get his. That's all I'm gonna say. The most wanted gonna get his. My
Hey, when it comes to the demand,
when you make
you get put
demands
down.
down,
You feel me? I love what he's doing.
yeah,
That is the national champion right there. Look, and the
yeah,
man might be having a ring soon. Now think about it too. Like, MJF's been the only one with that ring. But if anybody else had that ring, and I wouldn't be upset about it, I'd be okay if it was Ricochet. Makes sense. Got the cape on with you. You go ahead and just show that ring up, boy. Come on. Fire.
yeah.
Fire.
And see, for me, like I love Bandito, so like seeing Bandito having like this wrestler of the year caliber gear that he's been having, to him for him to get a accomplishment like getting a title opportunity, I would love to see it. But obviously, Ricochet is one of my favorite heels in the business right now. So if he were to get it, I would not complain about it. I would actually be all the more like, okay, Ricochet, we're just gonna go now because I feel like because he's gonna do something slimy to screw himself out of the match. So because Ricochet, I love his comedy, bro. Because like his facial expressions with everything, it is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. Ricochet has been on top tier level this whole year since he's been on AEW. You know, the whole situation with him, and the Hurt Syndicate, then working with MJF for a little minute to try to defeat the Hurt Syndicate, playing that whole thing. Then him even winning the national championship. Even when they first started this whole battle royal, what did we see? Him and the demand, they was whooping, they was literally just whooping everybody the whole time in between the match, even before the match started. I said, nah, man. Ricochet is on another level. He is on a tear.
Yes.
And I love
Yes.
what he's doing, man. It's just great heel work. Great
Yes.
heel work.
Yes. Yes.
Can't be mad about it, man. I wouldn't be. I'll tell you that. Honestly, it was so good. I ain't gonna lie, it made me think about a few things, man. It made me think about when I seen this one video of my man Woody hitting that woo walk.
Bentley, hit him up if it's team local. He ain't the way when I'm broke. It's still a Mary for the dinner.
Oh
Yeah, boy.
man,
Reach for the sky, boy. I
boy,
think there was a snake in his boot.
yeah,
Oh man. Let me
right
stop
at the
playing
win,
around.
bullseye.
Oh man. Let's go ahead and talk about this next segment, man. John Moxley. Okay. Talking about he's doing everything that he can and that he has what it takes. And he said he knows that he's alive, literally, in this Continental Classic. I say, you know what? You ought to be alive. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was unalived a few weeks ago. Man didn't have a dub. Now my man done got six on the board. I said, you know what? Go ahead, Mox. Do your thing.
I'm
Honestly,
guessing.
he still has my favorite theme music out of the Death Riders when it starts up.
Uh, it's for me. It's Claudio. I like
I
him and
feel you.
him. It's
I
Claudio
feel you.
because of the fact that like when it comes to Claudio, bro, just the aura around him, and plus
Yeah. With the red
I've
lights and
always
everything.
yes, and then plus
Yeah.
I love classical music, so it's an added thing onto me. So like, so just to hear his music and then to hear just the overall just and then his matches are good. Like every like you never seen Claudio have a bad match, but um Mox's promo. Am I the only one that's feeling like we're gonna get my Wild Thing, John Moxley back sooner rather than later? Like,
Could be.
am I the only one? Because the way he was cutting that promo, I said that sounds like the old John Moxley might be coming back.
Could have sprinkled a few nuggets for man for everybody, man. You never know.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Cause
never know.
but the way that John has been, the way that John did that promo, I was like, this is gonna be. I think we're about to see Wild Thing Mox come back.
Yeah. I feel that one, man. Let's go and talk about this next match from the Continental Classic. Going in from the Blue Leaves, we had Orange Cassidy going against Ricardo Dorada. And honestly, this was another banger. Okay? Look, Orange Cassidy beating Dorada. Orange Cassidy's up six right now. Man, look, I was happy to see my man
Mhm.
Orange Cassidy get this dub. I said, yeah, see, come on. They ain't playing with the freshly squeezed one no more. They ain't
Yeah,
saying my man only got three on the board. My man said, nah, throw another one on there. I'll hit another three. Call that man Steph. I loved everything about what Orange Cassidy was doing that night, man. They had an
yeah,
amazing match. That match was a banger. I mean, come
yes,
on. This
yes,
and I've been saying this about Orange Cassidy. I love this man's moveset. The fact that this man acts so lazy, but then when he starts hitting that little switch up and doing, I'm like, man, different guy, different guy. Only man I know that can jump up with his hands in his pockets. That joint is crazy. You can't tell me that ain't talent right there, man. But this was a great match. Love to see again the OC, also known as Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed. Okay, getting that dub and put another number on that board. BJ, what are your thoughts, man? What you think?
So I want to first of all give a shout out to my man's Mascara Dorada. Mascara Dorada has only had that gimmick for like 4 years. The dude is 24 years old, doing this thing. Phenomenal athlete. Um, I just think tonight was not like the two losses he's been taking. I'm like, yeah, tonight just like these 2 nights was just not your night. You lose to Mox and then you lose to Freshly Squeeze. Like it wasn't your night, my boy. But Orange Cassidy, like, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna land the plane with this. Orange Cassidy is one of the most misunderstood characters in professional wrestling. And why I say that is people think that but his personality is like, oh, he has that carrying on personality, and but it's nonchalant. I don't really like but when you get to understand his character and you watch documentaries and stuff on this man, and you realize, wait a minute, this dude's character is kind of revolutionary in the sense of like you have this guy who appears to be lazy, but actually he's a hard worker. He's a workhorse. He does well with just storylines. Even with stuff what he did with Mox, with that storyline with Mox, um, it showed me that he can do the serious stuff. He also do the comedy stuff. So just seeing him continue to elevate, um, which is a fantastic thing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think that was I think for me, man, one of my favorite Orange Cassidy moments. I always will say with him and Chris Jericho when they had that debate, and the first time Orange Cassidy talked, I thought, man, this was the perfect way how to introduce him. I loved it. Made me even just I like really even just love Orange Cassidy even more. I said, man, this dude is cool, bro. Like
Yeah,
he's just all around cool.
I'm a
Just
former Orange Cassidy hater, and like as somebody who used to not like his character and now understands his character, as I've done more research on him, I've officially become a member of the Freshly Squeezed fan club. So,
that's
like,
yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Double or Nothing for me. I was immediately I fell in love with so many new people. I think new people to me at the time. Cause like MJF, first time I seen that man pick up a mic on Double or Nothing, I said, "Oh nah," I gave this man a standing ovation. Said I don't know what it is, but this dude, he's got it. I said, "This is
yeah,
my guy
yeah,
right here." And
yeah,
then when I seen Orange Cassidy and he came and he was just doing a little lazy kick, I said, yo, what is this dude doing? But it was so like it was so entertaining to me and it was so cool. And then when he started like just switching up, I was like, oh nah, this dude is tough, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop playing my man Orange Cassidy. Like he a sucker out there, man.
yeah, yeah,
Great match though,
yeah,
but yeah, he's like definitely one of my favorite like AEW originals, the AEW homegrown talents, as MJF would say. Definitely love to see him, and he's truly a star, man. Truly a star.
yeah. He's one of those few guys who he's just inspiring to a lot of kids and people stuff like that too. So like he gets that positive imagery out, and like people have cosplay as Orange Cassidy. That's how much impact he's had.
Yeah,
So like
and it's an
so
easy way to cosplay him. You just get a
yes,
denim jacket, some jeans. Hey, you good? Get you some glasses and a
yeah,
white tee.
yeah, yeah.
Easiest fit
Yo,
out.
I low key thought like this was it's a real story, yo. When I was on when I went to Winter is Coming, my pick the cosplay. I was going to go as Orange Cassidy. The only thing was I could not find sunglasses, so y'all missed out on a cool visual.
You gotta get you some aviators, man. You see how he looking? You gotta
Yeah,
get some
yeah,
aviators. You got it after
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about this next segment, man, because we talked about it, man. Mercedes Monet and Athena challenging Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron at
Mhm.
World's End for those AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, this is about to be the first title defense that they have. I'm hoping. I mean, I can't see Willow and Harley losing
No,
off the first title defense.
there's no way. There's no
Yeah.
way.
But then at the same time, again, we are talking about Mercedes Monet and Athena. And I'm just kind of shocked they did this one first. I would have thought maybe like a Megan Bay, Marina
Yeah,
Shafir,
yeah.
or
Cause
maybe even the Sisters of Sin. I would have been okay with that just to kind of start off. But I mean, hey, they're already compelling. They're already kind of jumping into this story early. So who's to say that this doesn't last for a few months or at least a couple of months? Because again, Harley Cameron, again, I wouldn't mind seeing Puppet Monet pop up a few times.
yeah.
I'm not even gonna
So
lie.
when you talk about heel heat, I honestly thought with them being as beloved as they are, that they would put them against more formidable heels like the Sisters of Sin, like you said. So I was like, well, the most formidable opponent in my mind was saying, well, you could put them against Julia Hart and Sky Blue, and that would work. But also, this whole Mercedes and Athena thing could work in the sense that like you could have some entertaining vignettes, you could have some entertaining backstage segments, you could have great. matches, obviously. So just and the interactions between Mercedes and Harley, I always live for those. It's like since that Grand Slam program that they had, that kind of sold me on Harley as a not just as a competitor, but as just a talent in general. So like whenever Harley has a moment just to have the mic time and to sing or do a promo or whatever, she can just like light up a room wherever she does. So every Harley camera moment with Mercedes is gonna probably be some gold behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's always gonna be some gold, man. That girl's multi-talented. Girl can sing, she can do everything, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I think 100% that I think they might take this story a little bit further with it. And honestly, I'm all for it. Again, I love to see Harley Cameron again. I think she's 100% entertaining. I think her and Willow are a great tag team. And I like the fact that they're using Mercedes and Athena, two women at the top of their division, at the top of their brand. Okay, going for the tag. Now, this isn't something that's just been thrown together. We've seen them as a tag team before. We've seen them fight together, fight each other.
Hmm.
So again, this isn't something that's just thrown together out of nowhere. We've seen the story with them. Again, it's all connecting. If you want to find out, y'all can look back at this year, this whole year. It's been cooking.
Yes, like their match at Spring Breakthrough was and it's right up there with my favorite women's match of the year. Like right there with the WrestleMania triple threat between Rhea, Bianca, and Io. Athena and Mercedes from Spring Breakthrough is right there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That was one of those I wish was on it. It should have been on pay-per-view. That's how good it was. That's how good that
Yes.
match was. But we got that on a weekly show.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
was amazing. So that
Yes.
says a lot already. But let's talk about this next segment, man, because we had Jamie Hayter going up against Isla Dawn, which was a great match. Of course, Jamie Hayter getting the dub. But what was crazy interesting, Tekla and the Sisters of Sin attacking I'm sorry, attacking Jamie Hayter and Isla Dawn.
Hmm.
I mean, they beat the hell out of them to the point where Chris Statlander comes out the hell. All right. And then to the point to where she starts to help out. She literally puts down Sky Blue, Julia Hart, and Tekla. And then as she sets up to Jamie Hayter tries to set up for a haterade, she ends up hitting Chris Statlander, and it looks like that's something that she wanted to happen. Now, I was very interested about this because I said to myself, "All right, Jamie. Hey, look, now I like Jamie Hayter. Now, again, when it comes to Chris Statlander, again, I'm biased for it because again, that is Long Island's own. I'm going to claim my Long Island people till I can't talk no more.
Yeah.
So that says a lot.
My favorite Long Island IZ is the man, the myth, the legend, the complete Matt Cardona. So you
I
see,
feel that.
I
I
have
feel that.
I have my bias. Whatever you want to call him, Matt Cardona or Zack Ryder. That's my dude. That's my dude. Oh, radio, tell me everything you know. That's my dude. That's my dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Zach
Um,
is definitely a Long Island great man,
so,
but
so I definitely get that. But when it comes to Jamie Hayter, and I'm going to give y'all a hot take. This is my hot take. This is BJ's hot take for the week. Jamie Hayter is going to turn heel at World's End. So I think that this match all but solidified. Oh yeah, we're gonna see a more aggressive Jamie Hayter, but I think we're gonna just see a heel version of Jamie Hayter. I think all them colorful colors that she got on now, she's gonna start wearing black and white or something. She's gonna wear something cool. She's gonna go back to like a heelish type gimmick because I feel like we're gonna definitely see a more sinister side to Jamie Hayter.
yeah, I can see her definitely going back to the black and white look and just I would like to see that from Jamie, man. And I
Yeah,
and I'll
cause
bang with Jamie because she the same age as me. 95. Let's go. Let's get it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah, 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 and
that's
that,
my
and that,
connections with these people. That's what I got.
yeah, and see. my my just thing with Jamie is I feel like her character just needs a change. and like she's doing a lot with this face character, and it's really run its course. So I really do think that there needs to be some sort of a change, and it may just be that she needs to be a heel. And with AEW being such a heel heavy company, it's gonna be a lot on the roster because they got a lot of heels, but we're bringing in some many newer faces that we might that we just need the we need more we need more bad guys on on the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Definitely. And I think for sure, I think for sure she fits that narrative. That not even gonna say that stereotype. I think she fits that picture for sure. So I think for give it a little time, she's gonna be for it for sure.
Yeah,
But let's talk
yeah,
about this main event that we seen on Collision, because this was like the last hour, well, the last part of the show. FTR going up against the Bang Bang Gang, and honestly, man, got to the point where the Bang Bang Gang actually, well, they got the dub. Unfortunately, it seemed like this was just a week for everybody to tap the hell out.
right.
My man Juice, man, tapped out honestly, and this was a great match, but this was the finish right here. Okay. And again, a great tag team match, banger. I didn't expect them to win, honestly, and in my opinion, I want to see the full four of the Bang Bang game, man. I miss everybody. No, I miss the Switchblade. Okay, I miss Colton. I miss seeing all four of them men together. The
Mhm.
whole thing.
Hey,
The
we
whole
got
thing.
two words for you: guns up.
The
So
classic, man.
listen. Bang Bang Gang, FTR. Me, I was a little biased because FTR is my favorite tag team right now. They're my
Mm,
favorite tag team. So in terms of seeing my favorite tag team, and then a tag team that honestly I'm becoming more and more hip to because I knew about Bullet Club Gold, knew about them in name, but I didn't know about them through their presentation. So when I saw Bang Bang Gang for the first time, I said, these dudes are interesting. I really like their style. So to see them wrestle like this, I was like, okay, this is cool. Seeing them meet the underdogs with the heel champions. So for me, it was just like a great presentation for both sides in terms of the presentation of Josh Robinson and Austin Gunn, and also to for them just to be able to have the great match they did. And shout out to FTR for retaining the titles, but I do hope that they get another opportunity to wrestle them again because this was a great match. This was a fantastic match.
yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely. Definitely a great match. Great show overall. Honestly, I think it's tough to say, man. What was my whole favorite match of the night? Man, probably Kyle Fletcher versus Pat.
Mine
Uh
too. That's mine
yeah.
too.
Yeah, man. But my favorite segment, oh my God, definitely was MJF coming back, signing that damn contract, literally verbally assassinating everybody and walking out. Man, you know what? Just for that, I got to show y'all again. Let's get my man Woody, the good old woo walk from my man MJF.
Bentley, hit him up every team looking. I keep a tip when I'm walking. They hit the way when I'm walking. It's still a Mary for the dinner. I bet I should have
And then if you let him, yeah, that's pop, boy. That's that pop. If y'all know that's pop smoke. Pop smoke. They don't know well enough. I don't know how enough such in the cell. No. Oh man. But yeah, man, this was a great episode. BJ, what was your favorite match and what was your favorite segment of the night tonight, man, from
Okay.
last night, man?
Okay, so from last night, it had to be Kyle Fletcher and Pac. Now, my favorite segment. Now, I'm a sucker for an Eddie Kingston promo, but also love the MJF return segment with the contract signing. So it's a two-handed thing for me when it comes to those segments because I love a motivated Eddie Kingston. And I love seeing MJF on the mic because whenever MJF is on the mic, it's guaranteed that something entertaining is going to either be said or something's going to be done that's entertaining. So I enjoyed both of those, or all three of those rather.
I feel that. Yeah, man. Especially MJF. Hi, Seabiscuit.
Yeah, yeah,
I, I said,
yeah.
and then him and MJF calling Swerve Diddy. I said, man, come on.
I was saying, nah,
Insane.
I was like, not Puff. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Listen.
man. And again, I was really shocked again that he even mentioned WWE. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, because
Talked about top dollar and everything,
yeah,
man.
'cause I was like, yo, word to AJ Francis. But I was like, yo, that's wild.
Wild works, man. Wild works. Wild works. Man, man. But as always, please make sure y'all follow all of our social medias. I tell y'all this all the time. You already know what this is. Facebook, we on that. X, we on that. Instagram, we on that. TikTok, we on that as well. And hey, appreciate all the love and support y'all been sending. Look, we're at 230 subscribers right now. I wouldn't have been so I'm so shocked. And again, the team is always thankful and grateful eternally for all the love and support y'all been giving. Look, the year's almost up. At this point, let's see if we can get to 250. We never know. If we get to 250, again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I'm not casting that, but I will try to do something that's cool. Or I'll do something that's dope. Hey, hell, y'all might even get a no whole nother thing of my man Woody hitting the good old woo walk for the one time. Where you at, Woody? Yeah, I know where you at. I see you, boy. Let's get it. Where'd he go? Oh, they ain't trying to get my man Woody. It's all good. But anyway, y'all already know. Again, appreciate all the support y'all been doing. And again, look, we're also sending about almost 560 followers on TikTok. So look, as always, like I've been telling y'all, keep liking it up, keep subscribing, and we're gonna keep giving you that content the exclusive way. Come on, man. Y'all already know what this is. Ah, what is going on? But as always, man. Oh, what is going on? Oh, my people, don't worry about it. We're gonna be back in a second. I had a little bit of a technical issue. I don't know what's going on. My internet trying to wild out on me. They ain't trying to let me. Yeah, you know how the devil be trying to work on mysterious ways. People, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
But besides that, let me just let y'all know something, man. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving. Everything on the shorts, everything on the lives. Y'all been seeing what's been going on. Look, I tell y'all this all the time. When y'all sit there and y'all join the channel, when y'all join the lives,
Mhm.
talk it up. Throw some comments in. Y'all know I'll talk back. You know we gonna say something. That's what we always do. That's what we've been doing. Okay. You ain't got to worry about it. You see what happened with my man AZ. You see how we do with my man Zach. He's on there every single live stream we get him on here, man. He's always on here giving us the national holiday. Look, and y'all know what it was. It was National Baked Cookie Day. I'm getting me some Insomnia cookies. Okay. See, my man
Yeah.
BJ always used to be active up on those comments. He's been here with us. Man, look, I've told y'all this all the time, man. This ain't nothing we ain't been doing before. But again, I really do appreciate all the love and support. When we started doing this podcast earlier this year, we had about maybe 65 people jumping up on here. Now we got about 230 people on here as subscribers. And I couldn't be more than thankful for every single one of them. For real. For real. It's a grateful thing to say every time, man. I am grateful as always. And you know what else? Now that everything's working again, I gotta hit y'all with that Woody woo woo.
Bentley, hit him up every team locking. Hit the way when I'm walking. It's still a Mary for the dinner.
Ah, oh man. But as always, I'm your humble host, your man, your myth, your legend, Eric Knight. And we have my man BJ here with us again. And you know how it was, man. We gave y'all some real stuff. We told y'all how it was when it came with AEW Dynamite. We told y'all how it was when it man Kenny Omega, the Bucks. Okay, the women's division. Everything's going on with my man MJF. Insane. Okay. Had to talk and tell y'all about it. And again, you know we're gonna be back here next week. Because I know, just as always, I love talking about AEW Dynamite just as much as the next person actually enjoys watching AEW Dynamite. Okay. Because we
Yeah.
are the exclusive nights, and we always ensure that we are the best there is, the best there was, and the best that ever will be. And to ensure that your nights will never be the same. Y'all be good.